It's a good week to be a sports fan. First two at the Super Bowl. And this weekend, Salt Lake City hosting the massive NBA All-Star game and all that comes with it. It's a pretty big deal and something Utah has been looking forward to for quite some time. And whether you're into basketball or not, today will give you a reason to be excited. Lily Shimbashi runs the Sportish page. The page is called Sportish. I love that name so much, where she shares stories she calls Not Your Boyfriend's News. She is here to share some fun facts about the All-Star event to get you up to speed. Lily girl, former Studio 5 intern, I should say, we're so proud of you. How are you? It's great to connect.
So good to see you. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited about this All-Star game. I head on a plane tonight to come to Utah and join you guys.
Oh, fantastic. Well, then set the stage and the scope. What makes this weekend, first of all, such a big deal, but especially for us Utah locals?
Right. So All-Star, it means the best of the best. You guys are getting the best NBA players in the country in Salt Lake, which is really exciting. And it's such a big deal for Utah because Utah is finally getting back to what it was known years ago as a great sports town, especially a great NBA town. It's known to have loyal fans. It's really exciting for Utah to finally be known again, how it was kind of in the 90s, Stockton Malone era, as this really fantastic sports. So it's exciting.
Well, I love how you framed that. Let's talk about that return to what was. You have a few fun facts to help us be more in the know. And it does start with that history. The last time Utah hosted the NBA All-Star game, was it 30 years ago?
30 years ago. And that's way before most of these players who are about to play were even born.
Now that's a way to look at it.
Yeah. Another way to think about how long ago it was is the two players who co-won the MVP of the All-Star game were John Stockton and Karl Malone, who, as we know, have not played for a while, but Utah legends. They won the co-MVP award in 1993 when Utah last hosted.
How fun to remember that and to celebrate that. I imagine it's a little bit bigger than when we last had it here 30 years ago.
Yeah, this event is bigger than ever. So owner of the Jazz, Ryan Smith, he's calling it something for everyone. That's kind of the theme. They've dropped the weekend part of All-Star Weekend because it's now 4 days. It's a 4-day event, Thursday through Sunday. They have an exhibit at the Children's Museum. They're making it really family friendly. They have an ice bucket challenge. We actually on Sportsish just put up a video of all the things you can do during All-Star Weekend in downtown Salt Lake. And it really is something for everyone. It's really exciting.
Fair to say, though, the big event is Friday.
Right. Yes. Well, that is my favorite event, to be honest. That is the Celebrity All-Star Game, when you put a bunch of people from Hollywood on a basketball court and have them play a game, which turns out to be pretty comical.
Oh, so that's the All-Star Game on Friday then?
Celebrity All-Star Game, and then the actual All-Star Game is on Sunday with the actual NBA players.
Gotcha. Celebrity, so entertainment on Friday, and then an actual event on Sunday.
Yes, exactly.
I'm with you, Lily. All right, tell us some of the celebrity coaches and the players that we may know in that Friday game that I know you're excited about.
Yeah, so there's lots of celebrities flying in. Ones you might know, Dwayne Wade. He's co-owner of the Jazz, and he and his wife, Gabrielle Union, should be there. He's actually coaching one of the celebrity teams, which is fun. There's rapper Corday. There's Marvel actor Simu Liu. There's Guillermo Rodriguez. If you are a Jimmy Kimmel fan, you know who Guillermo is. There's actress Janelle Monáe. There's kind of a fun, eclectic group of celebrities that are all going to be playing basketball, and it should be very entertaining.
You say one other person likely to attend the All-Star game is Adele.
She's become this sports queen recently because she's actually dating someone named Rich Paul, who is a very famous sports agent. He's LeBron's agent, and also represents a few other players. So she was at last year's All-Star game. I anticipate she'll be at this year's again. She was also just at the Super Bowl last week. I never thought I'd see Adele at so many sporting events, but I don't mind it. She's a queen.
The queen now in more than one way. So let's talk about the actual game. How are the All-Stars chosen?
So it's a mix. There's fans and there's media, and then there's other players who all vote. But fans do get 50% of the vote. 50% of fan votes goes to it, and then 25% media and 25% other players. And that's how these players in the NBA are chosen to represent their teams at the All-Star game.
Give us a few fun facts about the players this year.
Sure. So I think most people are talking about LeBron James, right? He just broke the NBA record for all-time points ever. He's the all-time leading scorer in NBA history, which is huge. No one ever thought that record could be broken by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but LeBron did it. He calls himself the king. There's kind of a reason why. He's really entertaining, really fun to watch. So he'll be there. And he received the most votes, 7.4 million fan votes for LeBron James. He's kind of fun. Another person that is really exciting and very maybe controversial in Utah, because he did get traded from the Jazz and it was a bit of a messy situation, but I think he's mostly beloved, and that's Donovan Mitchell. He now plays with the Cleveland Cavaliers, but he is coming back to his 4th NBA All-Star game. He is a dynamite player and also likes to participate in a skills challenge on Saturday night, and that's like the 3-point contest, the dunk contest. That is really fun to watch if you've never seen it. Donovan usually participates in that. And then, this isn't necessarily a fun fact, but this is an important fact. Kevin Durant and Steph Curry, their fan favorites, they are both sidelined with injuries, so we probably won't see them this weekend. Zion Williamson also sidelined with injuries, but there will be a lot of other fun players to come see.
Well, Lily, thank you for the info. I almost said the 411, but that would date me, so I resisted. But thanks for bringing the sports info to Studio 5. I think this is the first fully leaded sports conversation we've had. So well done, sister. We're done. Where can we find more of your stories, and what can we expect from you?
Well, you can find us on all social channels. We also have a podcast. It's called Sports-ish. And like you said, we pride ourselves on being not your boyfriend's sports news, not your husband's sports news, not the typical, channels that you see reporting on stats and scores and injury reports. We kind of find that stuff a little boring. We talk more about the fashion or the celebrity pop culture side of things, the sweet stories, the heartwarming stories on the sidelines. That's the kind of stuff we like. So, if Studio 5 ever needs another sports conversation, Sports-ish is happy to come, break it down, and make it a little more fun for you.
We will dial you in. Less stats, more Adele.
Yes.
All right, Lily, thank you so much. Have fun this weekend.
Thank you. See you soon.